Hey everybody, welcome back to Conarchy's Corner, a new look for Conarchy's Corner. I hope you enjoy it. Yeah, if you didn't figure it out already, you may have figured out I went over to the Mac world. Yeah, I got out of the PC world, and man, it's pretty amazing how much easier this stuff is to do on a Mac than it was on a PC. So, Steve Jobs, thanks for the simplicity of this. I'm enjoying my Mac, and as I start to talk to other people, so many Mac people are like, what took you so long? So enjoy Conarchy's Corner, a little different flavor, a little bit more than just the dry video that we were doing before. But again, the message is the same. One of fiscal literacy, one to teach you stuff that you may not already know to help you along this path to get to financial security faster. And as you know, I'm a big fan of the mortgage. The mortgage, as long as you manage it the right way and use it to your advantage, is going to help you get to wealth faster. This is really important to understand, that as long as you manage your mortgage and you don't pay it off too fast, or you throw all your extra money at it in attempts to just try to get debt-free, and you use it the right way, you can actually get to wealth faster than just being debt-free. Well, what I'm finding is a lot of people haven't taken advantage of the low interest rates. Can you believe this? We've been low for a little bit over a year and a half now, all-time low, historic lows, and we're still hanging in there. The Freddie Mac index that comes out each week, this week was 4.87. Now that is not a no-cost refinance. Remember, we like no-cost refinances because then you don't have to pay anything to do it. A no-cost refinance would sneak you into the low fives. But there's still lots of people out there that we're talking that are in the high fives and sixes that need to take advantage of these low interest rates so they can free up cash. And if you can free up cash, then we can start getting that money into other places. And as you know, my favorite place is to get that into your 401k. You should be putting as much as you can into your 401k than it is trying to just merely take that extra money, get taxed on that money, have only 70 cents on the dollar now, and then try to eliminate your mortgage. So let's free up cash for you. The last couple of refinances we've done, we've freed up a good amount of cash for people that are very excited now because they can increase their contributions to their 401k more than they are today, but yet, because of the change, they won't see their cash flow on a monthly basis change at all. That's exciting. So if you haven't refinanced yet, you need to call us. And every expert out there is guaranteeing higher interest rates in the future. Everybody. There's not a soul out there that thinks rates will be lower. So we want to do it now before it goes up. And one other point. Do you know what April 1st is? Yeah, it's April Fool's Day. I'm sure everybody answered that. It's also one that will see probably the biggest change in the mortgage industry that I maybe have seen over the last 20 years of me being in this. The Federal Reserve Board has come out with a new rule that makes mortgage companies decide up front on every loan what they're going to make, and they cannot negotiate that price. Huh? Yeah, you no longer are going to have, starting April 1st, the power to work with the mortgage company to try to get a better deal or lower the interest rate. That the mortgage company has to decide up front what the price is and give that to you. If you balk, there's nothing we can do anymore. We can't try to work out a deal or try to shift this around or cover this or do that, which you've been used to in the past. Now, let's understand why they're doing this. They believe that obviously in the mortgage environment, there were a lot of people taken advantage of. You had uneducated people paying higher interest rates versus educated people paying lower interest rates. Now, they want that to go away. They do not want price discrimination when it comes to mortgages. And from that extent, maybe they've got a valid point here, that we should make sure that we're charging the same thing to everybody. But now what that also means is I can't work out any deals anymore come April 1st. So why I'm getting this message out to you today is you got 3 weeks to get a deal from me before April 1st comes around and my hands will be tied. So if you have been procrastinating on doing that refinance to free up cash, 1, the rates aren't going any lower, so you got to do that now. And 2, the deals are going away April 1st. So let's try to make sure you act right away. And don't wait a couple weeks before you do this. Get a hold of us right away so we can act on this before it goes away. And do me a favor, share this video with others. If you've got friends, colleagues, or workers that have been that have been procrastinating, because I know how it goes. The last thing you want to do is have a mortgage guy asking you for a bunch of paperwork. But when you see how much you can save and how much that means to you in an increased contribution to your 401k 10, 20, 30 years from now, you'll think differently of how much investment, that little time and energy to get the paperwork together, will pay off down the road. So share this with other people that you know, your coworkers, colleagues, and friends. If they have not acted to take advantage of these low interest rates, they've got to do it now. Also, don't assume, have it be them or you, that you can't refinance. There's so many people out there that are listening to the media and hearing the media saying that refinancing is impossible to do. Getting a mortgage, I guess I should say, is impossible to get nowadays. That's fact. It's not fact. That's fiction. As long as your income is fine, as long as your credit is fine, nothing special. Just got to be, good on income, good on credit. We're doing a lot of mortgages for a lot of people nowadays. So let's make sure that you take advantage of it. And yeah, we all are suffering from depreciating home values. But don't assume that you can't do anything with that either. There is even some programs out there that allow us to do this when you don't even have any equity in your home. So give me a call today with my fancy new setup here. I'll scroll behind this, my contact information, so you can get it. And then let's do a free review and analysis. Let's see if your mortgage is fine. If it isn't, let's take advantage of it now before we lose flexibility April 1st. So obviously, when April 1st comes around and you're celebrating April Fool's Day, think of me as the huge changes that are going to be going on in our mortgage industry. But let's take advantage of it now where we got 3 weeks left. Any questions, any comments on this? Feel free to contact me either by phone or email. Look forward to helping you. Have a great one.